but if you can't, then, well, sorry.
We'll just have to go find you.
Right, just find me.
That's what happened to me today.
You know what? Just
I'm an
ask.
idiot.
Just ask for me, and 9 times out of 10, anybody on this campus knows where I'm at.
That's why you're the guy.
Yay. Well, Brian, here we are, back for the first show of the year. Semester, I guess you want to call it.
Kind of unexpected first show of the year.
Yeah, we ended up, we did 2013 on, one hell of a good note.
December 12th, we ended it.
After all the
On, show-wise, we ended
show-wise,
it.
we ended it. But,
2 days later.
2013, we ended it on a great note. I mean, we went to Houston. I'm going to go on the record now, and I'm going to go and say it right now. I'm not going back to Houston.
Yeah, we know.
I'm not going back.
We know.
Nothing against, this, well, the other city, but, whatever. I'm not a Rockets fan. I'm not a Astros fan, so, whatever.
There's been nothing in Houston, that really. I had one of my friends live down there, but besides that, I had no desire to travel to
Those
Houston.
guys were
really.
mean.
Yeah.
People.
DFW though is so spread out. You
See,
can
I
go
like
if
that.
you
You
have
just find your
problems
own
in
place.
Dallas and you just go over to Fort Worth. If you kind of bounce around with Houston. Of course, Houston's a huge city too. I mean, they have North Houston, South Houston, big areas and stuff.
I couldn't live in Houston because of the traffic.
And the weather.
There is-
right, it's real
yeah.
humid and stuff.
There's so much traffic in Houston. Like our friends from Houston Wrestling Radio the other night,
Big shout out.
they were leaving the Booker T's Reality of Wrestling independent show, and they posted a picture, and they were like, "We're still trying to leave." And it was like 2 hours after the show had to have ended that they were stuck in traffic.
I'll tell you what sealed the deal for me for not wanting to go back. Was when we were at the Toyota Center, and we were in line to get our tickets exchanged. And that one guy with his family, or his brother, sister, or whatever they were, wherever they were, just yelling, just going off on this lady, the ticket lady, who was literally trying to explain to him, I know what you're asking, I know what you're trying to say, but I can't do that unless you have, certain information that I need.
Yeah.
I can't lose my job. She was just doing her job. He just started just going off on it. I'm like, dude, you got kids next to you.
It's
You're making-
unfortunate. Yeah.
It's unfortunate because you're making your city look bad, man.
Yeah, one person, and
One
it's
person.
sad because you go anywhere when one person can kind of misrepresent the place that you're at or a company that you go visit or whatever, and it's unfortunate, but that happens all the time.
That happens all the time. I mean, we met a few good people there, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about hospitality, though.
Yeah.
When you go to a place like it's even different from even AT&T Stadium to, the ballpark.
Yeah.
Like I love AT&T Stadium. They've got some nice people there, but as a whole, the customer service with the event staff is just it's not anywhere close.
Wait, don't we have a friend?
It's not close to the ballpark. I'm not saying it's not good. The ballpark is, I think it's above any place I've ever been. Just with how nice the people are when you walk in. They're always, greeting you. They always come up to you even afterwards and remember you.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not just saying that because I work there.
Oh yeah, there you go. Now I was wondering where the story was
I know.
going. Okay, now.
Wait a minute, didn't you get fired from AT&T Stadium?
No, I did not. I quit AT&T Stadium.
So you were a part of the.
Mm-hmm.
You're
You were
right.
one of those.
It's a grudge. It's a
Before.
grudge.
I think my favorite story you have with AT&T, I don't want you to say it on the air, was when the Cowboys lost and you saw a little kid crying.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about
But
now.
that's a lot of games.
That's-
that he has
I
to
know.
go back and think about.
Yeah, there was a lot of times I saw kids crying when
I
the
think that
Cowboys
was
You know
low,
what
lost.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know which one you're talking about.
Tell the story. Please, guys. tell
Okay,
the story.
so Cowboys had just lost at the last second, like always. It was I want to say it was the last game of the season. Like I want to say it was like the last home game of the season. I don't know if it
No, it
was.
wasn't. It was like 3 games left.
It was late in the season for sure. I want to say they were playing the Eagles. And this kid is just bawling his eyes out walking with his mom, and his mom's just like, what is wrong? He was like, the Cowboys freaking suck.
Oh.
Cutest thing I've ever seen, but it was hilarious.
It's like, why are you crying? Because the Cowboys suck.
That's
I like
sad.
that's
The
a fan
tears
right
running down
Yeah.
his face.
All
The
up there.
Cowboys freaking suck.
See, that's a fan right there.
We went to a Cowboys game one time, and we brought during the Lions, the Detroit Lions, like dark years, how everyone would bring brown bags to the
Yeah.
game because
Yeah.
they wanted to be at the game, but they didn't want anyone seeing them at the game.
Yeah.
I did that at the Cowboys game one time,
Oh,
and then
my
the
gosh.
fans started booing me, and I was like, I wanted to be there, but I just didn't want. I thought it'd be funnier. So no, the whole stadium turns on you because if you turn against the Cowboys at the Cowboys stadium, and I'm a huge Cowboys fan, so win or lose or however, I really don't care how the outcome is because I still love them. But it was horrible, man. I had my brown bag. I was like, I'm not gonna. I drew a face and cut the eyes out and stuff. I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in my pocket and burn it when I get to the house because nobody appreciated
Nobody appreciated
all my
that
craftsmanship.
No.
Oh well.
Oh, well. All right, man. Well, let's see. What else did we do before to end the year? Let's see. We started off with Houston.
You know that one thing we were supposed to talk about when we came back from
It
break?
was right
and-
before Houston, I think.
What was
It was the day before Houston.
And then after the last XKO show.
Dude, remember?
Are you really drawing a blank?
Bro, 4 concussions.
Who is in the studio?
Oh, God, yes. Is that a Lance?
This month.
Tom of us.
Both of us. The PCW show.
Oh,
Reunion
we're
show.
going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what I've been talking about this whole time.
I'm
Oh, okay,
building up
okay.
to it.
Yeah, we weren't talking about the Cowboys. We were talking about PCW right then. But
It's a slow build, kind of like the Cubs.
Yes. God. I want to take forever, though. Trust me on this. Where was I?
are you talking about the reunion show? Or are you about to get to that?
I'm about
You
to do that.
were wondering what else we did.
Oh, yeah,
During
yeah,
the
yeah,
break.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
didn't,
so
we didn't
we-
do much during the break.
I think before the break.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So we did the Toyota and everything. Came back. Was it like a week later? We had the PCW reach, which is where we're gonna stop.
No.
No?
No, it was the day before. Remember?
Was
We
it?
were dead.
That's right. We were dead. Okay, backtrack real quick. Sorry, my bad. Toyota Center was Sunday. PCW was that Saturday, and that is where we're gonna stop. Thank God. All right, so we got another guest in the studio. I don't know if he's gonna come on or anything, but he's more than welcome to if he wants to.
One of the ring girls for XKO.
Yeah, we got
That'd
Lance
be the-
Romance, who he's got to keep Lance on that. We have video now.
See everything.
Yeah, we don't have a black bar long enough.
Thank you.
Yeah. Fry's face, if you guys could actually see it, is just like ginger red.
He's a ginger.
Well, yeah. It's all the soul trying to get out of his body.
And they escape.
You know, like this, the Freddy Krueger when the bodies are. Anyways,
So you got to be a special ring announcer.
I'm telling you right there. God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ring announcer right there.
I
sir.
have.
Nothing to say there? Speechless? Speechless? That's great. I like when I make people speechless. You know, the last time I made something.
No, we're not talking about anything close to when you say the last time something happened.
Okay, so we're going to go to the PCW Arena show, man. We have a. God bless it. Lance Romance is in the studio. Holy
Yay!
crap.
Woo-hoo.
Hey!
Yeah, okay, so Lance Romance is Bussey. There you go, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And the second
No, we got
class.
that effect too.
Oh, you got the.
There you go. You can hear
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
I was unfortunate I didn't get the headset.
It's okay.
I didn't bring mine. So.
No, that's all right. So let's talk about the PCW Arena show, man. It's a
Yeah.
great show. It was,
It was
really
awesome.
great. It was great. It was
Yeah, it was a
good
good
seeing a
time.
bunch of the old wrestlers.
Well, appreciate you guys. I mean, y'all promoted the heck out of the show. Had a lot of guests
yeah,
leading
what
up
was
to
that,
it. So
5 weeks, man?
It was 8
You know,
weeks, I
8
believe. We had
weeks.
people
of
on.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably got a better insight to some of the wrestlers than I did. On their thoughts and what they were feeling and
Yes,
stuff
we
like that.
did.
Because I didn't get a chance to talk to everybody. But as far as the reunion show, I think overall it was a big success. Obviously there's going to be some issues here or there, but I think if you take a step back and look at it as far as just an independent show, great. Besides WWE and TNA, you're not going to get a show, fill up a show like that.
What independent show can say that they drew 1,100 people?
Yeah, that's what we
I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Is that an independent? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Now,
But there's not many.
Uh-uh.
And especially, it was a reunion show.
Yeah.
fans didn't know what to expect. Y'all hadn't been running since what?
Years.
2000.
I was like, we haven't run a show I think it started off with like 5 years. We haven't run a show in 5 years. I think realistically it's probably around there, 5 years or so. But some people thought, man, they haven't ran in 10 years because maybe they hadn't been to a show in 10 years and they hadn't run, and so it had been a long time for everybody. But the fact that we did the show and had a lot of new fans, a lot of people were like, man, I had a lot of people ask, are you guys doing another one? You guys doing another one type thing, And I think you can't help but get caught in that moment of the show and the reunion and seeing everybody and being a part of it, whether it was on the media side like you guys, or whether it was wrestling in the show, or whether it was just being a fan. I don't think it could have got any better, for a wrestling atmosphere.
So did you get that old feeling back, like before the show even started?
Oh, yeah.
Like before doors open, because we were in there.
Yeah.
Like before doors open, we had all the
You
guys.
yep.
Just right there in front of you, do a nice little speech.
It brought back that feel that we had, because we had such a good team of people, throughout the years, and just to have everybody. I had wrestlers that, and of course, I saw everybody from the 10 years that we did the show, from day one till the end. We had different wrestlers come through and faces come through, but I didn't realize that a lot of the guys, some of those guys didn't even know who the other ones were. Like I would have Martin Styles, who wrestled in the early years of PCW, and then have somebody that came in the later years, and they had no clue. I didn't know who that guy was, and I'd forget over a 10-year span of how many people, worked for a company,
I just want to throw this out there. Doing the special guest ring announcing, I think we got a bigger pop than Thomas Bussey. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Probably did.
Thomas Bussey?
I was like, I wanted to come out there, and then I was like, well, they're not going to cheer for me, or they're probably not going to boo me. So if I just bring the hot dog, at least they'll cheer for that, and the hot dog and the flip flops. But then when Charlie Haas picked it up, the hot dog, and I was like, oh, he's going to hit somebody with it, and then I ran at him like an idiot.
I think you meant to say the other dude. What's his name?
Brett?
Not Brett Barnes.
He was on
The
our
voice,
side.
the guy.
Antonio.
No. The voice of PCW.
Hey.
Rob Moore?
Yeah.
Got it.
Did you?
I
will
don't
say
think he did
this.
anything.
I will say that there was a scary part of the night for me, and that was watching Rob Moore almost eat the ground.
Did he almost fall out there? I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
You did?
Oh, yeah, I watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing from the...
It was just
It was a total.
he was announcing for the Battle Royal,
Got it.
and he was getting out of the ring, and they had already started the match, and I don't remember who started the Battle Royal. I think it was Dalton and someone else.
That would explain why something got messed up.
He hit the ropes, and they hit the ropes, and the ropes hit him, and it was definitely a scary situation on our
See,
end.
that's a tough thing, seeing like somebody like Rob, you don't want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to see if it happened to somebody else, and you're like, he can take it, but Rob's been around for so long, and but of course the guys in the Battle Royal, and if Dalton did it, then I could have called that. I could have lined them all up, and I said, well, that guy's going to screw something up, and then that guy's probably going to. I like Dalton. He's a cool guy.
It's all heat in the moment thing. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, it was.
Like it made us all cringe for a second,
It was all cringe. No, he was all right.
Yeah.
He looked okay. It was all right, but.
Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, my gosh.
I did. I was a little kid again.
You came, multiple years.
Yeah,
You came to PCW.
Yeah, I was
and
a kid.
what was your favorite part of the show?
God, I'm not gonna. I have two favorite parts of the whole night.
Besides the Bussies, and then what else?
Yeah.
Besides the Bussies being
Besides the
there,
Bussey being there, yes.
Yeah.
I'd say my favorite match would have to be the women's match.
Yeah.
Because that one just blew me away. That was just a great, just all out great match.
It's not really that it was the best match of the night.
It wasn't the best match.
It was so
just
unexpected.
It blew me
I
away.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming. It was
probably blew a lot of the wrestlers away.
Yeah.
that was a great match. I loved it. Gosh, there were a lot of moments in that match where just had me just standing up.
No, you know what? I had a few people too that were new that had came, the XKO or gym members, or whatever. They showed up and they said that the female match. Those girls did a good job. They put it all online, And for I don't know if they all have worked with each other before or what. If it was one at a time,
Do you know if they've worked together before?
At TexasStampedeWrestling.com, yeah.
Oh, okay. TexasStampedeWrestling.com.
So they worked on a website before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Got it.
Ustream.
It was good, man. PCW reunion shows.
I've been
was
watching
really
the whole
good.
Dark Circle we had back together.
Yeah.
And that was one of my favorite stables of
Dark Circle?
the Dark Circle.
Is that your favorite stable?
You know what, Dan?
Can you tell that story again?
What, the Dark Circle?
Yeah, because we've heard it 10 times.
We've heard it. That was it.
That was it?
I'm not going to go into that story. But just them all.
It's a flaming
Yeah.
tables match.
Yeah, just the whole, like,
I think Moose was
the
involved.
characters and one.
Wasn't it Moose?
Oh, yeah. That was your favorite match?
What, the ladder match?
Cake Brothers?
Oh, yeah, I love that.
It was good. We tried to do that whole party thing. Remember the fraternity party match during Fight and Survive? We had the.
Whatever
I thought we came up with some good stuff.
What happened to Buffy? That's one of my questions.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think she,
no.
at last I know she moved out of state, or she didn't going to school or something. But it's crazy because there's still probably, I mean, there's a ton of people that were involved with PCW that couldn't make it to the reunion for one reason or the other. We probably have another 20, 30 people. You know, I could probably think. Well, I couldn't think of all of them, but people would probably help us think of.
There
all
were
of them.
already a ton of wrestlers on
There
the
really
card
was.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just the best booked wrestling show, I've been to.
Fun.
Yeah.
especially it was actually I believe my first independent show.
That's right, it was.
It was my first independent show. It was a lot of fun. The match
Yeah.
that stole the show for me was the Fatal 4-Way between
Oh,